Hey guys, welcome back. Happy December. So Christmas is coming up. That's exciting. As you can see, well, you can't really see, but Louie's got his festive bandana on. Let me run through the disclaimer real quick so then we can just get started and get going.
It is important to remember that this is not financial advice. I am not asking you to buy or sell anything within this video. Everything discussed on this channel is supposed to be used for informational and education purposes. If you or anyone you know might have a gambling problem, please reach out to 1-800-522-4700 for help.
Cool. So, this one will be a little bit different than usual because we're taking a little bit of a different approach than usual. I've taken the volume down quite a bit with sports betting, which I think is good in the long term. Don't mind Louis, he's probably going to burrow himself again, which he loves to do, as you guys saw a couple segments ago. I'm just pulling up some Discord stuff over here. Cool. So, alright, so let's get into it. We actually don't have a bad beat section today, probably because I lowered the volume so much with the betting this week. So Louis went 2-2-1 last week, which it's not ideal, but it's not terrible. I think the loss was by 2, and the push obviously was a tie. So he is 24-9-1 on the year, which is still 76%. So that's awesome. Like I said, the weekly update, it's a much lower volume strategy, which I think is correlating to the lack of bad beats, because when you do 40 plays a day, you're bound to have a bunch of bad beats. We've taken it down to about 12 a day. I think our most was yesterday, which was 15, but we went 11-4, so that was a good day. I think that's directly correlated. Our profit for our record for the week is, as you can see here, 20. So it was 20. Let's see, 21-12-1, and today we're 2-1. So 23-13-1 with a profit of 853.50. And yeah, as you can see, I had a 6-month follow-up on my cancer today, so hopefully everything's all good there. And yeah, so it's much less stressful trying to bet 12 to 15 times a day than 40, because, as you can see, we're up about the same amount as we usually are. I think last week we made 1,500 total, but it's only Thursday and we're up almost 900, so, and it's a lot less bets. It's only 35, 40 bets, when usually we're at like 100 at this point in the week at least, maybe more. So it's a lot less. You're basically trading in the stress for the same amount of profit. So I'm going to keep doing this for a couple weeks and see if this strategy upholds. So I did want to go through some logic, because I kind of just give you guys the information about what we bet and why we bet them. Or sorry, not why we bet them. So what I really do is I analyze trends, right? So I used to be a stock trader, so I'm pretty good at the analytics. So when it comes to using the model, like, yes, I use my simulation model as a big crutch, like, because it's a good model. But at the same time, I will go look at like the records of the teams that are playing, who's home and away. Like in college, home and away is very important. Who's on a hot streak, what team might be shooting well, what team might not be shooting well. In football, who's out, injuries, this and that. So it's not just like throwing darts with the simulation model, I promise. So I did. So for example, like today I took Belgium, but I also did, instead of just like the tie or the win, I did them separately, because it paid out like $25 more if they won, 15 less if they tied, or sorry, if they lost, but the tie was the same. So it was like a 10. It's not much, it's a $10 upside, but still $10 on a $100 unit, 10%. Still, why, it's worth it. And then for basketball, like when I took the Raptors last week, on Monday, which is one of the bets that hit for Louie, I noticed that 3 players from the opposing team were out. They were getting 2 players back, and they're not the better team, but they ended up winning the game outright. And I think we had them +3. Or maybe it was -3, I don't remember, but they still covered. So a quick market update. I saw yesterday that the stock market popped like 750 points off of the announcement that the rates are going to be slowing down. I don't know if I buy this. I buy that the rates will be slowing down, but I don't know if I buy this like bounce. So I'm not shorting it, but I'm not buying it, because I still don't see any real reason to buy a stock right now. But what I will say is we have someone in our group who is he's pretty into crypto, and I really appreciated this post that he made today. And he couldn't be more right. So Bitcoin does drive current cryptocurrency markets. And Bitcoin itself is driven by a 4-year halving cycle. So basically, every 4 years, the people who mine a Bitcoin, that reward becomes half of what it was the previous 4 years. So that has never not led to an all-time high. As you can see on this trend line, the bottoms are every 4 years. So the last bottom was December of 2018. Now it's December 2022. That's 4 years. It very well could be the bottom of crypto, which means you're looking at like people called me crazy when I said it was going to hit 50K in 2020, and it hit almost 70. I could really see like upper 100,000s by 2024 to 25. It's not going to be tomorrow, but I could really see it. So keep an eye on crypto. Keep a very close eye on crypto. I hope you've been doing your reoccurring buys, because I don't care what's been happening. These cycles don't change. They're long term, and you have to be able to like stay in there mentally. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for our sports record, our little new strategy, a little bit about why we do what we do sports wise, some crypto and stock information, and then we got 2 lucky Louie picks for you tonight. So let's bring him up. There he is. First one is Oakland and Cleveland State for men's NCAA basketball. Over 137. My model gives it a 78% chance to hit, projecting a score of 148, so you're getting 11 points on that. And then our second one, since our volume is lower, we're only going to be doing 2. Arkansas State minus 15 in basketball as well. They're not the best team in the world, but they're at home, which, like I said earlier, is very important in college. And they're playing Mississippi Valley State, who's 1-6. So my model gives that one a 71% chance, and it projects them to win by 22. So you're getting 7 points on that one. So like I said, Louis 24-9-1. Let's see if we can get to 26 tonight. And I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will check back in on Monday. Take it easy, guys.